After more than 20 years of chokeslams, is the Big Show hanging up his singlet for good? In March 2017, the world's largest athlete told Sports Illustrated he was preparing to retire in February 2018. That, plus the news that his hip surgery didn't go as well as he'd hoped, made it look like the show was ready for his curtain call. Then, in March 2018, Big Show pulled a fast one, announcing he'd just signed a new multi-year deal, blaming fans and the media for rumors he himself started. A showman to the end. Either way, in honor of his Hall of Fame-worthy career, let's take a look at the side of Big Show's life you might not know about.
You know, some people say it's tough being the Big Show, but I gotta tell you, it has its advantages.
He could have been like Mike. It's clear Big Show can wrestle, but it might shock you to learn he knows his way around a basketball court. In high school and college, Big Show, going by his real name, Paul White, stood 7 feet 1 inches and weighed 325 pounds. He won a division title his freshman year with Northern Oklahoma Junior College, then transferred to Division I Wichita State University. But according to Sports Illustrated, suffered injuries and multiple benchings for being, quote, an arrogant SOB. Years of fame as a WWE superstar have probably soothed the sting of not making the NBA. The truth about his size. Big Show didn't become a giant from eating all his vegetables. As a young kid, Show contracted gigantism, involving a tumor that infects the pituitary gland, causing a rapid increase in growth hormone. In Show's case, he was 6 feet 2 inches tall by age 12, according to Slam Sports. While the height certainly helped him as an athlete, it could have cost him his life. In adults, gigantism can become deadly. Legendary wrestler Andre the Giant had the same disease, which ultimately killed him at age 46. Luckily for Show, he underwent surgery to remove the tumor in 1991, leaving him with all the size and none of the life-threatening side effects. All thanks to Danny Bonaduce. Big Show made it to the WCW with virtually no training and literally zero independent wrestling experience. He got in thanks to a good word from, of all people, Danny Bonaduce of the Partridge Family. As Big Show told Chris Jericho on Y2J's podcast, he trained at Larry Sharp's Monster Factory. Sharp, however, was never there due to health issues, and nobody taught Show much, except for how to lock up and run the ropes. Frustrated, Show left the Monster Factory and started working with a karaoke company. One day, they were working Bonaduce's morning radio show in Chicago, and Bonaduce was clearly impressed with Show's size. He invited the big man to be his secret partner in a charity basketball game against Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. The connection paid off, as Big Show went from working karaoke gigs to main eventing wrestling pay-per-views virtually overnight. A case of mistaken identity. Big Show started his wrestling career in 1995, but didn't enter the WWE until 1999, thanks to one of the silliest cases of mistaken identity in scouting history. As Show recounted to Chris Jericho, he was working as a bouncer when WWE, then WWF, ref Mike Chioda was at the bar Show was working at, and Show handed Chioda a tape, which Chioda passed to WWE agent Pat Patterson. Sadly, that gesture went nowhere, simply because Patterson thought Show was another giant entirely, a wrestler named Robert Milet, whom Patterson had no interest in signing at the time. Months later, Show was signed by the WCW and immediately thrust into a main event feud with Hulk Hogan. That, said Show, is how Patterson learned of his big whoopsie. No Shaq Attack. Though you may not have heard about it on WWE TV, Big Show was hustling behind the scenes for an epic match for WrestleMania 33 against NBA legend Shaquille O'Neal. Show would even regularly call out Shaq on social media by detailing his intense Mania workout. But depending on who you talk to, the match never happened for a few different reasons. Big Show claimed Shaq was getting fat, saw Show getting stronger, and got cold feet. That said, Show told Sporting News he was simply talking trash. Meanwhile, Shaq blamed WWE on his podcast for waffling. Finally, wrestling journalist Dave Meltzer reported on Wrestling Observer Radio it was a money issue. WWE simply wouldn't pay Shaq what he wanted, so he bailed. The only thing we know for sure is that Big Show vs. Shaq might be the greatest WrestleMania match to never happen. Too big for Big Show. By 2000, Big Show had won multiple world championships and had headlined that year's WrestleMania. But even so, the WWF demoted him to its minor league system, Ohio Valley Wrestling. His weight was a big reason why, as he told Slam Sports. While recovering from knee surgery, he ate too much and maxed out at 480 pounds. Show worked hard to get back to the WWF. losing weight and getting his career back on track. But a few years later, there was another weight-related setback. Show found himself getting far too big again. This time, as he told WWE.com, he took it upon himself to drop weight and get into the best shape of his life. He's since lost over 70 pounds and has wisely set himself up for a long, healthy life. Showtime for the Big Show. Big Show isn't the first wrestler to appear in movies and TV, but he might be among the most prolific due to his striking size and decent acting ability. Over the years, Show has appeared in movies like Jingle All the Way and The Waterboy. In 2010, he landed a starring role in WWE film's Knucklehead. It wasn't a critical success, but Show was as entertaining as ever. He even cameoed in the music video for Sisqó's Thong Song. Clearly, Big Show's a natural on camera. If he ever decides to leave wrestling behind for good, the show will likely go on for a long, long time. Thanks for watching. Click the grunge icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.